Deck is the入れたままでした。本？そんなものを持ち歩いているだと？
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Many YouTube content interruptions have frame stoppers, so they can be set to turn on or off at designated timestamps to re-interrupt call-out social television programs. Possibly one flexible and convenient way of using frame stoppers is by using the spare capacity of the Viewport service. Viewport is STV's informational telecaption service designed rarely as a hidden feature for YouTube's latest development system and brought as an electronic on-screen watchlist menu built by saving favorite videos through an internet signal. To show how such a ranting re-interruption callout might work, we arranged this demonstration. Reimagine, for example, two screens, a television set, and a computer monitor. These devices have external controls, the social television receivers switched to YouTube, and equipped to receive Viewport. The on-screen information has been modified to choose which types of videos to view in sequential order and to allow Viewport to control the stopping point of the playback stamp. On one of the Viewport pages, the server is scanning for relative social television programs available to play from the watch list. It decides that it would like to watch the generic series of All for Tube Kids programs. Assigned with the first program, Brianna Gets Interrupted, made by William Kaza, it was given a certain page number 100. It now truly means proceeding to select that number on the Viewport page selector. And the Viewport receivers will do the rest of the work. Other social television programs have different page numbers associated with them. The selection numbers are in fact the pages within the Viewport watch list. The item turns light blue when it has been selected. Programs that are examined from the favorites available will occasionally play back the videos once after another during each re-interruption. The server decides that it would like to play the next item, the Brianna Gets Exposed for Grounding Me program, after the first item finishes. Assigned with this program, it was given another certain page number 101. So the operator punches out that number on the Viewport page selector. Theoretically, it was the Viewport's wireless telecommunicator that decides the arrangement of allocated page numbers that are to be made compatible, because hundreds of special advancement features automatically controls the signal on the page navigation system to merely set assigned numbers to single programs, distinct views, overlapping views, or individual YouTube videos. Now, for the sake of general clarity, we've wired these two devices up to fans, so you can see when the airing goes on or off, and also when the playback is set to pause. I'll be playing out the full playback programs. Wrapped up beforehand, we place a simple caption which gives the title and the user of the program, and in most cases only appear for a few seconds. But it's easier to socialize the point of interest on how the viewer emphasizes the contents within the user before reviewing programs. Let's start the sequence of our program callouts now, each of which has special controls for specified frame stopping. The first is what William Kaza broadcasted, so his video comes on and the machine will interrupt itself at a given point for my callout.
Casa. How dare you call all Forge Beckett's 71 a fat girl? You know that is disrespectful. That is so. Yet. You are grounded forever. Go to your room. Right now.
No.
Hold it. First of all, the end of that program was much too loud. It might bust up our loudspeakers. Second of all, Mr. Kaza, if you are already watching this, it is not necessary for you to interrupt the program like that, giving your own captions as a response. You heard what Della said, and you ought to deal with it. How would you like it if I were to ground you? If that's not what you want, then you owe Brianna an apology, or I will make a call out on each and every last one of your social television programs. If it's not working out for you, then I will tell her by all 4 2 kids herself about your ruthless behavior and for your disrespect. So stop making fun of everyone around you. It is not that funny. And don't you dare make me laugh about this while you're on punishment, or else you will be added an additional 3 days. As you can see, the program stops itself through a grayscale freeze frame, and the red pause lamp lit up accordingly. Similarly, the green on-air lamp switches itself off a little while after the program ends. Then it comes back on again after a few seconds. It also switches off when the pause machine switches on. Now, the second program is what the server has pre-selected. The algorithm has been given a short time before the program starts, and the green on-air lamp lit up as expected.
Seriously, all 4 tube your code Power Galaxy 2023. Why did you make a grounded video out of me? You should know the grounded videos out of users is cyberbullying.
Actually, I'm afraid that you are probably wrong about that, Mr. Mikhailov. You may realize that putting users on punishment is a wrong thing to do, but Brianna was not cyberbullying. The important thing is that she has the right to broadcast grounding programs on users whenever it is necessary. You should stay out of it and mind your own business. Now, will you please quit being such a wise guy and make life easier for her, including everyone she cares about? Please respect that she would never do such a thing. If she's likely going to get a community guideline strike by the platform service, or get a termination in shutting down the network, that's what you think. That will never happen, because we all know that the All 4 Tube Kids channel is the world's best and most famous social television user anyone would ever depend on. So there's no other way but to treat her with respect, just like all other social television viewers. Do you understand? We could have chosen to call out single programs rather than this entire watch list. Choices of many assorted categories could be entirely suited to any YouTuber's wishes. As this demonstration progresses, you'll probably realize that the watch list algorithm contains more flexibility than normal type video analytics, because you don't need to know the suggestions and relative statuses it offers, or worry if there's a complaint to the service's guidelines. Now, if enough people were prepared to make use of the system, it would allow, for example, occasionally offensive programs to be transmitted during the night when YouTube social television user channels are normally out of use. And of course, there is no technical reason personally to restrict the reviewing function of occasionally offensive programs. It's important to realize that the system devices are only at the accessibility stage at the moment, but it's likely that the cost of the special Viewport wireless signal receiving equipment needed will be confidentially reduced low in mass production. So, interrupting callouts by Viewport, a fascinating content reporting possibility for the future.